Okay, so today I am going to be reviewing the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser base. This is a reinterpretation of the original best off-roading car that ever existed. And so now let's get into the specs. First thing is the engine. This car is powered by a really small 2.4 liter 4-cylinder engine that creates a pretty big 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. And that being said, it means you don't have to have a lot of cylinders to be pretty powerful. But yeah, it also has 22 miles per gallon, which isn't really a shocker since a brand new Porsche 911 Turbo S has 20 miles per gallon, so it's not much better in miles per gallon wise. And the price is probably the worst part. This car's price starts at, wait for it, $55,000, which is extremely abnormal, especially for a 4-cylinder Toyota Land Cruiser. Does that make any sense? And post down in the comments below if you guys would pay this much for a 4-cylinder engine car. But yeah, and that being said, let's get into the specs. So first thing I want to show you guys is the rear lights. They're currently on. You have this cool LED glow going around. It's almost like a square but half cut off at the end. And then you have these two light strips right here, LED light strips, will look actually pretty nice. And also, you got this Land Cruiser logo right there, and then Toyota lettering right here. Also, you have light up there. You have this actually good sized rear spoiler, and then you have this. Please, if any of you guys know what is this, I seriously don't know. This like massive chunk of plastic that doesn't seem to be of any use and is just sticking out of the back of the car. I don't know what it is, but yeah, you got your exhaust right there, a little bit of exhaust, a wheel hidden under there, and the way you actually open this is like this. You press that, and then you can open the window. You lift that window up after pressing that button, which is actually pretty cool. It's just, it gets kind of high. You close that back up, and so yeah, you just easily grab onto this piece inside. The rear tailgate, only if it had an electric rear tailgate, that would be really nice. It's actually really big. This could seriously serve as a tent for anyone who wanted it. You could just like lay out a bed here and use it as a tent. But yeah, you have this like stuff, this fabric-y stuff right here to hold maybe bottles in place or something like that. Surprisingly, there's actually like a good amount of space. Let's move this out the way and I'll show you. If you get on this plastic bumper, you could actually get in the trunk of this, and it actually fits me pretty well. I can like barely reach back there if I'm just sitting straight like this. You have a great amount of space back here. And then you have like these cup holders, square looking cup holders, and also that right there, little charging port. I'm not sure what these are. Must be like storage or something like that. But yeah, you have your another charging port right there for like an Airstream or something like that. Let's get down. And I feel like the only downside to this car is the size. It reminds me of like a Honda Element almost, just the height of it. It should be showing right now. And because if you look at it from the back, like just this shot right here, it's really, really tall, but not very wide across. And so I feel like if you turn this to the side, then it would be more wide across than it would be tall. And so I feel like that's the only maybe problem with off-roading. It might like tip over. So I feel like that's the only maybe like downside to this car. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty nice. Also, if we come to the front here, you have these pretty good looking rear lights right here. I'm not gonna look right into them because they're really strong. You have Land Cruiser right there, and then these yellow turning lights, and just these little daytime running lights there. Also, if you go down, you have these fog lights right there, and a little aero bit. Surprisingly, it actually provides aero. You can see from the little white down there. It goes into the back of this car. But yeah. Also, you have this like square type of grille with the Toyota logo and these little like squares right here. And so yeah, another thing I wanted to show y'all is, and one thing I found really weird is this. And I even asked the people who worked here, why do you have this? Like all the suspension is just open, which is kind of strange. It's all open right there. You can see even like little bits of the engine in there. And all this is like exposed. And yeah, I don't know if they said it was like a new trend, but it was kind of hard to believe. And so yeah, also you got these, I guess like titanium or something, these rims right here, pretty small brakes, they're not like that big. But yeah, so let's jump in now. Also, you have this, like this good durable piece right there to step on. I missed it. But yeah, so let's jump into here. Pretty easy to open. Oh no, wait. Let me get around, because I want to show you guys the other side. I don't usually do that. But yeah, you get in this seat. And here I'll just show you this clip of the tech. And so let's check out this touchscreen. It's like, I don't know, want to make some kind of cool design. You have this like material on here. You have to, okay, but yeah, you just have the normal Toyota tech. You have your radio, your like calling, you could connect a Bluetooth device up to there, and you also have like climate, trip information, vehicle alert, and all the rest of the settings. Right now it's in guest. But yeah, you have Wi-Fi and everything like that. Vehicle customization, it shows the time there, and you could actually edit that by pressing on the numbers. And yeah, it's pretty simple setup. I feel like it feels just a little outdated. Personally, at least that's my opinion. It feels a little outdated, but it's simple to use, and it's not as complex as like Cybertruck and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's keep checking this car. Okay, now that you guys saw the tech, all the tech's off. I don't know why the dealership didn't want me to be inside this car with the tech on, which was kind of strange. I'm not sure why. But yeah, you have this like volume button and this little dot. This is all black right now. And also you have this like piece right here, little air vents, and then a button like if you're stopped or something on the side of the road, you broke down. A mode select, and it looks like a, wait, that's this. It looks like a propeller or something like that, which actually looks kind of cool. Your gear shifter is also right there, and it's just a simple chunky gear shifter, and you have different like settings for towing stuff and pulling, traction control, all that. One thing that I've always found strange is in these new Toyotas, they have these like square cup holders, which always look kind of strange because I just don't know how you'd fit like a large sparkling water bottle or something like that. But yeah, you also get these couple of USB ports, which is really nice. You get Land Cruiser embedded in the plastic. And also, they copied this. Actually, the funny part is, Toyota copied this from Ferrari, and Ferrari copied this from Pagani. It's a like air vent that looks like a propeller, and it seems like everyone's copying everyone with this design. But yeah, you open this by the side, just like a Porsche, and you have a little like gel or something for your car. Surprisingly, it has really a little amount of space. Seriously, I don't know what you're gonna fit in there. It seems like you could only fit like your wallet and maybe like a candy bar or something, because there's so little space, and it feels like kind of cheap. You could push that in and it won't even like lock into place, which is kind of strange. But yeah, you have your normal Toyota door handle, little like, I don't know, trim that doesn't seem to be in for anything. And you have a door handle right there, which is pretty durable. And you got this. And Toyota's copying Porsche a lot now as well. You have the light up here, and this opens like this. They're ripping off Porsche. I don't know why. Everything seems to be ripped off from Porsche these days. But yeah, you have these door handles, just door bins in there. That doesn't really fit much. But yeah, this was actually, I kind of liked it. The only thing is, I feel like Toyota should have upped their game a little bit into materials, because everything just feels a little cheap. You have like pretty good amount of space. They could have used all this though for more space, which would have been nice, but you just got a little bit of space in there. And so yeah, now we checked out this front. I think let's jump into the back. Okay, so now we're in the back of the 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser base. And so let's check it out. You have the seat in front of you. And I forgot to mention the seats, but they're pretty like simple. It would have been nice if they were more like bucket seats. You got a okay amount of storage in there. You may fit like a coloring book in there. And yeah, you just got the same idea back here as in the front seats. One thing that is a little bit cool is this. You have these like windows. It's like this piece. It's like going down and up. It would have been nice though if this was all just one window so you could get more breeze in. But yeah, this seat is kind of back. Someone big must have been sitting in here. You have this handle right there. But yeah, let's see if we could, I don't know why, but if you could see, these seats are really like forwards. It's not too comfortable, but overall I feel like this would be meant more to be an off-road car than anything, because nothing really seems like comfortable that you could use for every day. And personally, I'm actually not a huge fan of this new Land Cruiser. This is the middle row. There's this little headrest, which is actually pretty comfortable. If it was a little more back, it would have definitely been more comfortable. You also have this right here. You have this to show you all the like, I don't know, heat, mode, auto, everything like that, temperature. You have this plastic stuff right here, which really I don't know what that's for, and all your plug-in ports in here. But yeah, let's just do one more thing and then we're out of here. We have to move that. Let's test out the seat belts. Toyota lost its knowing how to make quality stuff, it kind of seems like. Just listen to this. But yeah, so I'm not sure why it sounds like that. It sounds like, I don't know, this stuff inside is scraping against the plastic. But yeah, some things were nice, but others weren't that great. But overall, I feel like this would be a good off-road car. Just, I'd prefer like a Crown Insignia or a Sienna or something like that over this, just for everyday driving. And so yeah, I hope y'all like this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and see y'all next time.